All right, guys, back with another good one for you today. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it.
Husband buy you a pizza oven when you told the whole world that you hate pizza. It's a small thing, but watch. Gets booed by a whole New York crowd for saying that she hates pizza. And she explains it's a family who had zero money, her dad delivered Domino's and they ate it. Every single day for a year, she drops this one detail that just made me pause. And it's the gift. Watch what she says her husband got her.
But my dad delivered pizzas. I mean, I hate pizza.
You hate pizza?
But here's the irony, guys. My husband, for our anniversary, got me a pizza oven.
How strange for somebody that claims to hate pizza so much to get this as an anniversary. And just look at who she hangs around with. This clip hits so different right now. This is the same couple from the same show, that 70s show, who did something in 2023 that the internet hasn't forgotten. Their co-star Danny was convicted of. The backlash was so bad that they had to publicly apologise. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Why would you?
My thoughts and comments are, I think you're reaching. Sometimes pizza does just mean pizza. I understand the concept behind it, thinking, oh, pizza is this secret code word and shit. But, I mean, every single fucking time somebody says pizza don't mean that it's some fucking cryptic shit. Other than that, what do you guys think?
Jay-Z got half of New York City pissed right now. So I guess Hov ain't get the memo for concert number 3. You got thousands of people stranded outside, and it's 12:03 and the concert still ain't start yet. This is what outside of Yankee Stadium look like right now. They're talking about it with a security breach. Look at this shit. All weekend Hov had the city out. But look at this shit right here. Damn, Hov, I ain't even want to do this. I ain't want to do it. Mind you, everybody in the stadium is pissed off because they playing elevator music. This was at 10:35, and this shit still ain't started yet. You got Braun waiting. And you talking about extra energy. You know people gonna want their money back too. Look, homeboy passed out. He knocked out. It was too hot out there. People gonna want their money back now. You know they gonna take it to the next level. I want my shit back. I'm gonna just leave y'all with this. This shit don't look good, man. If it was a security breach, I understand. They said dudes rushed the door, and they had to get things in order. But come on, man. It's almost 1 o'clock, and Jay-Z ain't touched that stage yet. The Rock is in the building. Jay-Z.
They don't care. I mean, why would they give a fuck? They done made all kinds of money, and they know people's gonna wait around on them one way or another. I told myself I wasn't going to put his ass on my shit no more because he's trying to make out like it's some racist shit with the black boy missing that was with the 3 white boys. I mean, that's all you hear is from his mouth is how it was white and black boys. Said I wasn't going to put him on, but he ain't been saying nothing about it today that I've seen, so I guess I can let it fucking slide.
Social media is now officially undefeated. And why do I say that? Because the parasite that gives explosive diarrhea is now becoming a weight loss trend. You heard what I said, and it's pretty scary and funny at the same time. Have a look at this video for yourself.
I'm just leaving the store with 2 packs of raspberries so I can get that shit your pants and lose 20 pounds virus. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know how this goes. Wish me luck.
And of course, right after he posted that video, the comment section did not disappoint. Just have a look at some of the comments for yourself. Currently down 10 pounds, gambling with every fart. How unserious we are needs to be studied. It works. I got it. So do my 2 daughters. I had 2 burrito supremes yesterday with lettuce. So fingers crossed. We're all going to be walking around wearing diapers. I'm so tempted to add some bag salad to my grocery order. I was even looking to see how much PTO I have left so I can at least get paid for my weight loss journey. You guys do know it doesn't go away. You'll be thin and still pooping. I've heard it's quick. He should have updated us by now. And one more, good luck. I've lost 12 pounds in a week. And all jokes aside, this parasite is nothing to play with. I understand that video was satire and I thought it was funny along with all of those comments. But do not try any of that at home. Why? Because you will lose weight and regret the way you're losing it. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you. So
I haven't even heard nothing about this damn parasite going around except for on TikTok. I ain't heard no fucking news just talk about it. No other fucking source except for on TikTok. It's the only place that's really the only place you can get news anymore.
Really don't want to be that guy. But this whole Lindsey Graham thing is so freaking suspect. If you just listen to me, I'm sure you will agree with what I'm saying. I don't even make videos anymore, but something so sinister is happening right in front of us. He was just fine yesterday. And then what Iran shut up post. But there's so much more than that. Do you know that his birth date and then his death date is September 11? You get it? Right? So what happened when that happened in September 2001? Well, we went into a major conflict, right? But what else is that number and 11? The angel over the bottomless pit, right? Apollo, Abaddon, Apollyon, you know? That's funny because we know that arch is being built, right? The Apollo's arch is clearly Apollo on that arch, Osiris, Lucifer, the light bringer. The list goes on and on and on. It's him, the same Apollo that's said to be summoned into a sitting leader of sorts, right? In the 40s, we had the Moonchild rituals and the Babylon all working together over just a very few decades, leading to Nisha, right? And all this stuff happening in the skies. And now we have SpaceX covering up things in the sky. And we happen to have a leader that just loves Apollo all up in his New York City building. We have Apollo worship everywhere, right? But let's start right here. It's incredibly suspect that Iran drops this Lego thing. Almost like they're insinuating that they are the ones that did this. And what's even crazier, in this video behind me that you're seeing, he's hanging out with a little one, and then a hooded figure walks up, and then something happens to him, right? Well, and then in the video it also shows Loomer. And then we have Loomer, who's been saying something big is about to happen in the United States for months now. She's been saying that there's going to be some major attack in the United States. And it's like, how would she know that, right? He was also just meeting in Kyiv, right? However you pronounce it. Pretty weird. So you have some people who say, oh, well, Russia probably did it, right? We know that he's famous for saying that it's the best investment ever. You know, all these Russians losing their lives based off, you know, what, we're not getting into that. And then Iran drops that video, alluding to maybe they did something. The question is he really dead in the first place? Yeah, sure, he could be. Or completely unrelated, 1000%, maybe this is leading up to a great conflict spoken of about 100 years ago, right? A third great conflict. Maybe this is leading up to this great conflict. We also just at the same time had the news come out saying that, oh, you know, Iran is going to try to take out the leader of the U.S. again. And you get what I'm saying. So what am I saying? Bookmark it. Something massive is going to take place. And this is just the beginning of that massive operation. Who knows what they're going to say? Well, Russia did it or Iran did it. But the numbers do not lie. You know, that number above 8, then 11, the bottomless pit, of course, right? And all deception, this great deceiving coming from the bottomless pit. And then we have Apollo and his arch. Even right now, as I'm making this video, we have the FBI investigating this entire thing. We're going to hear some major things. There's going to be some major operation in the background that certain people are talking about that will not be picked up until a month or two later. But I guarantee you, this is all fitting together like a perfect puzzle. And I'll make a much longer video on YT tomorrow. Completely unrelated, not relevant whatsoever. This is a massive ritual for the full embodiment of that figure known as Apollo, Apollyon, Abaddon. You get it. If you don't believe this age, this Earth age is coming to an end, I don't know what to tell you. Let me know what you think below. Completely fine yesterday and gone. They say he's gone. I really don't want to be that guy. But this whole
Yeah, it does kind of seem weird because he didn't seem to have no kind of health problems, but I guess you can have a heart attack anytime, so I don't know. But why would the FBI be there investigating it if it was death from a heart attack or health?
Random facts you need to know. If a person says goodnight to you, and after an hour he is still online, it is a sign that this person is lying to you. When you sneeze, your heart stops beating for a second. It's possible to see if there's a virus app spying on your cell phone. Just go to share more, and if there's an app that you don't recognize, it's better to be worried. We change our voice when talking to someone we love. Our brain is the only organ that knows it exists, and it named itself. How old were you when you realized that the elephant is the only animal that has 4 knees? If you comment angel, you will unlock an awesome secret emoji. You've spent years of your life sleeping. Life is just one long story telling how you die. Legend says that if you follow me, you will receive unexpected money this month.
Is the zombie apocalypse real? All the videos and what people are talking about right now that there is an outbreak. Is there truth behind it? Well, take a look at this video. This was captured by an unidentified individual coming out of a club. Literally, the club was cleared, and all because of this person thing being freaked out. But look closely at him. Something's wrong. But what is it? Some are saying werewolf. Some are saying zombie. Some are saying maybe it's just drugs. You decide for yourself. Take a look at this footage. Comment below.
Steve! Yeah. Steve!
Looks like a setup. Something already pre-planned or something. Fuck, you don't know what to believe anymore. That's probably the whole goal behind AI coming out, so you don't know what to believe.
You gotta check this out.
Had Satan attack me in the early years.
Can you tell me about that?
When I was working on this guy, Larry, I was laying in bed, I was asleep, and all of a sudden I felt like someone took a match and lit it and put it under my right toe on my right foot. And it felt like it was burning because it felt like literally it was being cooked.
But you're awake?
I was asleep and I was woken up by the heat.
And it was still burning as if you were when you were awake?
Yes. I could still feel it. That's what woke me up was the pain, like a little flame under my foot. There was another time when we were engaged in spiritual warfare early on, and our family was being attacked. We lost our nieces in a fire, twins, in Round Rock. Both were killed.
Sorry to hear that.
We blessed our house. I went through, blessed all the rooms, the hallway, everything. But I didn't bless the attic above the house.
But was that because you forgot?
I forgot. I'm asleep and I'm woken up like at 3, 4 in the morning. I don't have sleep paralysis, but when I woke up, I went from a dead sleep to like fully alert in the attic, all over the top floor of the house. It sounded like there were 100 people walking all over the place up there. You could hear wood bending. Like holy cows, what's up there in the attic? I remember asking God the next morning. Then he said angels were fighting demons in the attic area.
You gotta check this out.
I believe that shit. I know there's evil in this world. I know evil can attach to somebody too. I 100% know that there is evil, pure evil, that can attach itself to people.
I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Recently being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driving. You drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating the phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Obviously not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating.
You just said my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
Up. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
You did not have your phone in your hand.
I did not.
Hand to God. You didn't have a phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God. You didn't have a phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration,
yes,
insurance with you.
How does a routine traffic stop for distracted driving turn into one of the most embarrassing and viral police blunders of the year? A Florida deputy pulled a woman over, confidently claiming she was holding a phone in her right hand, completely ignoring the shocking fact that she does not even have a right hand. The bizarre situation unfolded during a targeted distracted driving operation. Body cam footage captures the exact moment the woman immediately raised her right arm to point out the glaring mistake to the deputy. But instead of apologizing and backing down, the officer doubled down on the error. He went ahead and issued her a $116 ticket for allegedly using a handheld wireless device while driving. Naturally, this ridiculous citation didn't hold up for long. The ticket was later completely dismissed at the official request of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. To make the deputy's mistake even worse, under Florida law, simply holding a phone while driving isn't even illegal in the first place, unless the driver is actively typing or entering information for non-voice communication. This unbelievable body cam moment has completely taken over the internet, pulling in over 132,000 likes and thousands of furious comments. Viewers are absolutely slamming the deputy for his total lack of situational awareness and extreme stubbornness, wondering how anyone could look directly at a missing limb and still write up a handheld device ticket.
Busted lying like a motherfucker. He had too much pride to just say, "Yep, you're right. My bad. Have a good day."
3 American discoveries nobody can explain. The last one rewrites when humans got here. Number 1, Lake Michigan, 2007. Scientists scanning the lake bed with sonar find a stone circle 120 feet underwater. Arranged like Stonehenge, one slab carved with a mastodon. Testing puts it at 9,000 years old, 4,000 years older than Stonehenge itself. No trees, no shoreline, no record of who placed it there. No name, no builder, nothing. Number 2, Southern California, 1950s. Archaeologists find thousands of stone discs, hand-carved into gear shapes with up to 20 notches, found in one stretch of coastline, nowhere else on Earth. Over 40 theories proposed since. Weapons, toys, fishing weights, ceremonial tools. No tool marks confirm a single one. No consensus after more than a century. Number 3, White Sands, New Mexico, 2021. Researchers uncover 61 human footprints preserved in ancient lakebed mud, dated to 23,000 years old. 3 labs, 3 materials, all agree. 10,000 years earlier than the textbooks allow. No tools, no camp, no bones ever found nearby, just footprints and nothing else.
Oh, well, hello. Oh, we are sellotaping a stick to the bottom of our foot and to the back, covering it in a plastic bag. What is going on? Are we making our own survival kit Wellingtons? What is going on? Or wellies? Sorry. So, why did I just call it a Wellington? Isn't that what they're called? I don't know. Right, we now have waterproof shoes to walk through the lakes. Not that I have to walk through a lake every day, but if you did, this is quite handy. Is that a chair? Huh? Just sit on the floor, surely. Right, okay, we are now penetrating a water bottle with a straw to wash our hands. Why couldn't we have done it in the lake just before? Just out of curiosity. Oh, all right, we are now penetrating holes into a tree log. And we've now got a pergola for the fire. What's that for? Oh, to lift up your little potter's suit. Oh, right. Okay, I'm going to use this. I am. Oh, well, hello. Oh.
Pretty nifty, huh? I really like the boot thing. Come in handy sometime.
In Livermore, California, there's a fire station. And inside that fire station, there's a light bulb. It's been on for over 120 years, since 1901. Over 1 million hours. It's outlasted 2 world wars, 20 presidents, and the entire lifespan of every long-lasting bulb you've ever screwed into your kitchen ceiling. So here's the question. If they could make a light bulb that lasts a century back then, why can't they do it now?
That's one handmade bulb. It's an anomaly. Modern bulbs are mass-produced. You can't compare a handcrafted filament to a factory line.
Really? Then explain this. By the early 1920s, the average incandescent bulb lasted 2,500 hours. Engineers were competing to make them last longer. But then, in 1924, lifetimes stopped getting longer. They started getting shorter. And not by accident, by design, by a cartel.
Christmas Eve, 1924, Geneva, Switzerland. Representatives from the world's biggest light bulb companies, General Electric, Philips, Osram, Tokyo Electric, secretly met and formed what became known as the Phoebus Cartel, named after Phoebus, the Greek god of light. Their goal wasn't to illuminate the world, it was to control it.
Hold on, a cartel like a drug cartel for light bulbs? For light bulbs. And their problem was this. Bulbs were lasting too long. Osram sold 63 million bulbs in 1923. The next year, only 28 million. People weren't replacing them fast enough. So the cartel
Cartel made a decision. They cut the average bulb life from 2,500 hours down to 1,000, almost in half. And then they set up testing facilities to make sure everyone obeyed.
They sent sample bulbs from each factory to a central lab in Switzerland. Racks of bulbs were tested continuously. If a company's bulb lasted too long, they were fined. 200 Swiss francs for every 1,000 bulbs sold that exceeded 1,000 hours. Records of these fines exist. This is documented industrial sabotage at a global scale.
So they invented a light bulb that could last forever, then paid engineers to make it worse. Imagine being the engineer. Congratulations on your breakthrough. Now destroy it. That's not a job. That's a supervillain origin story.
And the engineers did exactly that. They changed filament shapes, they made connections thinner. They experimented with materials, not to improve the bulb, but to make it fail faster. And they succeeded. By 1934, the average bulb life was down to 1.05 hours. Sales for cartel members jumped 25% in just 4 years. The cost of components dropped, but prices stayed the same. Profit margins soared.
Okay, that's genuinely disturbing, but the cartel was busted, right? World War II finished them off. So why do I still have to replace my bulbs every year?
Because they didn't need a secret meeting anymore. They'd perfected the business model. Now they call it planned obsolescence, and it spread to everything. In the 1920s, General Motors was losing sales because everyone already owned a car. So DuPont, who had just taken a controlling share in GM, started painting cars different colors. Then they introduced annual model changes. Suddenly, your car felt outdated even if it ran perfectly. GM's head of design, Harley Earl, bragged about it. In 1934, the average car was kept for 5 years. By 1955, he cut that to 2. His goal, 1 year. When it's 1 year, he said, we'll have a perfect score.
And today, the world's most valuable company, Apple, runs the same playbook. In 2017, they were caught throttling older iPhones after an iOS update. Apps slowed, devices shut down. They claimed it was to protect aging batteries, settled hundreds of millions in fines and lawsuits. But the revenue they made from people upgrading early, orders of magnitude larger. They also fought independent repair shops for years, making it nearly impossible to replace a battery or screen without voiding the warranty.
So the phone slows down. You can't fix it. The store says, just buy a new one. And you do. Every 2 years. Like clockwork. The most profitable product in history isn't a phone. It's your complacency.
Man, my fridge broke last month. Repair guy said it cost more to fix than to replace. Is that plan too?
Probably. Nylon stockings in the 1940s were so durable that women rioted to get them. The manufacturer's response: they told their engineers to weaken the fiber, make it run, make it tear. The same product intentionally worsened, because a stocking that never runs is a stocking they only sell you once.
So from light bulbs to phones to stockings, the entire economy runs on making things fail. That's profoundly depressing.
But here's where it turns around, Brian. Consumers are fighting back. The right to repair movement is gaining ground. In the European Union and over 25 U.S. states, legislation is being proposed to force manufacturers to make products repairable. They'll have to provide parts, provide information, let you fix what you own without voiding the warranty.
And the light bulb story has a hopeful ending, too. LED bulbs now use 1/10 of the energy of incandescence and last 10 to 50 times longer. You're more likely to sell your house than replace an LED bulb.
So the century-long war against durable products finally produced a win, not thanks to the cartels, but despite them. The everlasting light bulb exists now. It just took 100 years of corporate resistance to get here.
So what do you do with this? 3 things. 1, when you buy, look for repairability. Check iFixit scores. Find brands that sell replacement parts instead of forcing upgrades. 2, support right to repair legislation. Write to your representatives. It takes 5 minutes and actually moves the needle. 3, stop believing the lie that newer is always better. Ask yourself, does this product solve a problem, or does it just make my current one feel outdated?
The Phoebus cartel is dead, but its ghost still haunts every product you own. You can't kill that ghost with your wallet alone, but you can starve it. One repair at a time, one decision at a time, one refusal to play the upgrade game at a time.
The light bulb in Livermore is still burning, not because it was perfect, but because it was made before someone realized that failure pays better than quality.
They sold you a light bulb with an expiration date, and you thought the problem was the darkness.
Well, that ain't no surprise that they rigged shit up to... I've always known that about fucking damn near everything, especially the way they've made cars lately. But with that being said, that's today's video, guys. If you don't mind, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual people ask. Really, really would appreciate it. Till next time, peace.